Hi, Cheryl. Thanks for meeting with me today. Can you take a moment and introduce yourself?
Yeah, of course. Well, I'm Dr. Cheryl Cababat Caberdo, Assistant Professor and Senior Physician. I have been a faculty of Emory University School of Medicine in Renal Division since 2018. I am currently the Director of the Dialysis Unit Quality Control at the Atlanta VA Medical Center. In 2021, I joined the VA Peer Mentoring Group. I became a co-champion in 2022 and currently the champion since 2023.
That's great. Why don't you tell us a little bit more about what is peer mentoring?
I remember the first time I attended the VA peer mentoring group meeting. We were asked about our thoughts on peer mentoring, and most of us said it's about socialization. In my opinion, this is true. Peer mentoring is not merely about mentorship, which is focused on what a member can learn from a mentor, but most importantly, it is about the interpersonal relationship that is developed between the members in a group. It's the connection that is created between different individuals who are willing to support and empower each other to achieve a certain goal.
That sounds great. Tell me a little bit more about what activities you all have done in the past year and any activities that you have planned for next year.
Yeah, well, we actually conduct our meetings quarterly, and depending on the speaker's availability, we usually do it in person so we could, do socialization as well. The talk is about like 30 to 40 minutes and then followed by group social. Last year, I invited speakers for the topics on Emory Fame Grant Writing and Experience, a VA leadership coaching program, guidelines for faculty development and promotions, and VA litigation and assistance. For more productive meetings, it's best to ask the group's topic of interests. So this year's topics are VA Employee Incentive Scholarship Program, overview of the mutualistic arrangement of Emory and VA research, and Emory Clinical Distinction Promotion.
This sounds like a great lineup that you have planned for next year. Thanks for telling me about it.
Well, thank you. Thanks.
Hi there. Thanks for joining me today. I'll first ask you to just quickly introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Lakshmi Tamala. I'm a cardiologist at Basic Grady.
Great. Well, why don't you tell me what do you think is important about peer mentoring?
I think probably community is the best thing. I came here in 2020 and started during the pandemic, so it was really nice to meet people outside of my division and to find common interests that we have that transcend specialties. Both of those things have been a really good gift for peer mentoring.
That's great. Tell me a little bit more about what activities you have planned for the next year or activities that your group has done already.
We've done things that we've done that I think went really well. We had a session on financial planning with some of our senior attendings. We did one on building a subspecialty clinic, which had some really great take homes. And then we've done a lot of stuff around the promotions process, which I think has been a nice supplement to what the department already offers.
Great. Well, that sounds great. Thanks very much.
Thanks.
Hello, could you please introduce yourself to us, please?
Hi, my name is Bahumati Tanji. I am an assistant professor of medicine within the Department of Infectious Diseases here at the Emory School of Medicine, and I'm in my second year as faculty.
How can a faculty member benefit from peer mentoring?
Yeah, I think that there are many benefits to faculty members being a part of a peer mentoring group. From my standpoint, I think that the first thing is that these groups bring together people who are at the same level or the same stage in their career. And so you're all facing very similar challenges in terms of thinking about how to prioritize your time, thinking about ways in which to grow in your specific area of focus, and also just learning how to navigate the academic landscape when it pertains to your career growth. So what these groups really offer is the opportunity to share with your peers and actually see what others are doing to navigate the challenges that you might be facing yourself, but also opportunities to learn from more senior colleagues who are already a bit further along in terms of the progression through the academic pathway. And it's really just, again, a safe space that allows people to create a network, particularly thinking about people who may have trained outside of Emory and then are coming into Emory and trying to discover a new academic environment and connect with people within and without their divisions.
What kind of activities are you planning for this year, or have you already completed with your peer mentoring group?
The activities that we have scheduled so far is basically identifying speakers from a wide range of topics, all the way from topics that have to do with just time management and life-work balance to topics that are more specific on career development aspects of academia, like developing your CV for promotion, knowing where to get service opportunities, how to get engaged in your national societies, and also how to identify mentors within Emory to kind of guide your career progression.
Hi, Dr. Sterling. Can you introduce yourself to us, please?
Sure. My name is Michael Sterling. I'm an associate professor in the Division of Pulmonary and Critical Care Medicine. And I am primarily based at Midtown and function as a medical director for the Surgical Medical ICU at Midtown.
How would a faculty member benefit from peer mentoring?
I think there are many ways that a faculty member could benefit. I think the ones that everybody thinks about are professional and career development. You know, we spend a lot of time training during our residencies and fellowships, and we're in pretty good shape when it comes to providing clinical care when we get out of our training. But nothing really prepares us that well for the culture of a new institution, the culture of a new city, and all of the new things that we experience when we leave residencies, fellowships, et cetera, and come to a new institution. And I think mentorship can be very helpful in helping people acclimate to new organizations that have their own individual cultures. And at the same time, help them navigate the processes for professional development, promotion, as well as personal things. And traditionally, we tend to think of mentors as just, you know, individuals, but in fact, we now know that mentorship can take many forms. For example, somebody who has both clinical responsibilities and research responsibilities may have two mentors, may have a research mentor and may have a clinical mentor as well.
Thank you. And what activities are you planning this coming year with your peer mentoring group?
Well, at Midtown, we've already met for the first time for the year, and the group would like to meet monthly. And they would like to alternate between a live meeting, which is, you know, great for, you know, face-to-face meetings, meeting people and so forth, and also Zoom meetings. And this way we can have topics of interest to the group, whether they be promotion topics, which we actually have coming up September 9th, or topics on any aspect of navigating academia.